Yo, yo, what is good? Looks like we are live.
Hello.
Welcome to the show. This is our first episode of our weekly show. So, this is like our weekly scheduled show. Married with Issues is actually kind of what we're going to call it. So, it'll be every Saturday at 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So, that's 1 Pacific. I believe that's 4 Eastern, I think.
Is it? I don't
um,
know. Could be.
so, yeah, that would be pretty much.
Hello, Inferno.
It'll have like our pretty much it'll be our weekly hauls from that new comic book day from the Wednesday before, and then we'll. I mean,
Man,
eventually, I want to get to the point to when we start having people on the show too. You know, like once we get our hangouts on air, once we start doing our shows with that and doing it that way. So,
don't fall.
um, hey, what's going on,
Don't.
Inferno? Thank you for hanging out, buddy. Let's see. I
Hello.
think.
Don't fall.
Hey,
Everything is
Stay Puff, what's
falling.
going on, brother?
Hello,
Stay Puff's
Stephen.
in there. See, I
Hello,
need to see if
Inferno.
I hit this.
We're still learning things.
Let's go. See, now I wonder if that will show up fully. I think it will because it doesn't look like it's going off. So awesome. I can reach out up there now. Now it did go up. Oh well.
Oops.
Actually, no. I think I could probably hit it and then it will show up if I need to see it. But oh well. But yeah, so and it's kind of been different now because normally every Wednesday, we get our new books and I take pictures and I normally post them to Instagram that night. But lately we haven't been doing that because we save our haul for our haul video. Then we post them on Instagram later. But
I still haven't posted my pictures from last week's haul.
I know last
It's
week's
delayed.
haul I ended up posting like just a couple days ago. Like I ended
Mm.
up posting because I realized I was on Instagram. I realized I didn't even post them. And one of them was I kind of want to show it again.
My heritage.
This is the whole low grade is better than no grade. This was like the first Silver Age book we got, and we actually got a new Silver Age book this week that we'll be showing too. But this is Daredevil 19. I think I actually showed it in our last one
Yeah,
from
it's cool.
1966. I mean, it's a Stan Lee written, nice John Romita cover, and it's definitely in rough shape, but I think it gives it character. I actually like it, so
Same.
that was one of my favorite pickups from the last one. But yeah, we actually got another Silver Age on this one too. We'll get to. We were actually gone. We actually had to run an errand, and that's why we're starting about 10 minutes late. But
Yeah, we had to go to the
we
store.
literally just walked back through the door, so I didn't have time to separate uh, the quarter bins because we also hit up our quarter bins and our back issues. So I didn't have time yet to separate that from our new ones. Um, Yeah, Stay Puft says nothing wrong with a rough copy of a Silver Age book. For real, dude. I mean, especially it's like it's from 1966, so it's like it's awesome having something
I like
from
the
then.
look of it. I think it just looks cool. Even
It
though
really
it's like
does.
an old copy, it's just like he said, it gives it character.
It really does. Okay, so like I said, we haven't separated these, so I guess we'll just go from the top down. Uh, but one thing I will show first, actually, this was actually a mail call. I didn't. I already unboxed it and everything since it was just one trade. We didn't do it like on stream or anything.
And then he found out it's one of 10
Yeah.
or
So here's the
12.
thing. Yeah. So I've been putting together the full Brian Michael Bendis New Avengers run in trade, and I thought this was the last one I needed because I have 10 of them now. But it turns out there was 12 volumes, which
So,
I ordered, so they're on their way.
yeah,
But
they'll get
so
here eventually.
so that's the hardcover from volume one, Breakout. So this is the one I thought was the last, but
And I gotta figure
still
out how
waiting
to
for a
change
couple
my
more.
last name on Amazon because now I'm married and it goes off on my maiden name, and I'm like, about that.
Yeah, and this is the Marvel Premiere Edition hardcovers, and I think 6 of the 10 that I have are of this hardcover, and part of me kind of wants to maybe sell the paperback ones and then get the hardcover so I have the full run in hardcover.
OCD.
Yeah, that's just my OCD more than anything. But what's
Yeah.
cool is look how sick these books look too without the dust jacket. Like these these
Greetings,
these
comic
hardcovers
fam.
are just incredible looking.
Greetings.
Hey Perry Comics, how's it going?
Hello, hello.
Thanks for hanging out.
We're just going over our past week's haul, and that one we ordered
This one was from
at
Amazon. We actually got this one
Amazon.
from.
Yeah.
Hey Comic Noob, how's it going?
Hello.
Okay, so here you can do those ones first.
Oh
We'll start
yeah,
with that.
the ones that are on my reads. I'm still down to about 7, but the two that I picked up this past week was the 3rd issue of the 13th Doctor Who, and I really love this cover. I don't know how well you can see it.
Hey,
I move
Comic
it.
Night. Yeah, Comic Night's here too.
Yeah, see, so I got that one that I'm excited for, even though I haven't read issue 2 yet. But it's in my to reads, and I got like 9 to reads that I'm gonna knock out today and get into some saga. Then this is number 5 of the Dreaming, and I really love this series. I'm so excited for this one.
Yeah, you've been following all the Sandman universe stuff that's been going
Yeah.
on.
I love this cover too. Like, I love all the covers of the Dreaming. The Dreaming is definitely one of my favorites.
That's the one that's by Simon Sprayer, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I love it. The Dreaming is good. Lucifer is good. House of Whispers. Books of Magic. Sandman Universe. I love it. It's good.
All right.
But yeah, those were like the only 2 that I got for my thing, because he reads a lot more than me.
Well,
Well,
yeah.
he
Was
follows
that
a
was
lot
that
more.
your only one? Yeah.
There's probably some in this stack that you'll have me read later, but those are the ones that I mostly get for like me.
Hey, Great Legend, what's going on, buddy? Great Legend's in the house. It's going pretty good.
It is good.
I hope you're having a good Saturday. Okay, so
I kind of slept in.
okay, so yeah, like I said, it looks like a lot of the ones here on top is probably our quarter bin and back issue. But so I had been waiting for Doomsday Clock. I haven't been reading it, so I've been waiting for the trade or the hardcover. But on our Bueller box we got a Doomsday number 6 was in it. So I'm like, oh, to hell with it. I'm just gonna buy all the issues that are out so far, finish the run, and then I'll get the hardcover as well too. So
And we found issue 1.
yeah, so I picked up number 1. So Doomsday Clock number 1. I'm just gonna wait till I get all of them before I start reading it. So like, I'm not gonna start reading this yet and then keep going. But yeah, and then we had a pretty good quarter bin run. I thought this cover was sick. I don't know if I'm gonna put a run of this together, but I pretty much got it just because of the Batman cover. It's Huntress, number 17.
Don't drop it.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I thought it was a pretty dope cover.
It is.
So that one wasn't too bad. And then I always love finding Punisher in the quarter bin, especially since I'm working on it. This is Punisher 33. Yeah, that one. Slick cover on that one.
I'll walk it in my.
I'm curious on that one. It's like they killed the X-Men and the Punisher's next. Looks like these like robots. I had been seeing this one in the quarter bin for so long at my at our LCS, so I finally got it. Punisher 2099. It's issue 8 though. I really want to find number 1, which they did have in the quarter bin at one time, and I really wish I would have pulled the trigger that day, but I got a 29. Oh, it was X-Men 2099. Oh. I got in the quarter bin like a week or 2 ago. This one, X-Force Annual. Looks like it's from January 2010. So I'm a huge X-Force fan. So
Stay Puffet said the Punisher issue against the Reavers. The Reavers.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So like you guys have a store that has a quarter bin. Comic Night said, Yeah, and it's a pretty good quarter bin too. I mean, we
It is.
find. I mean, they actually put a lot of like modern in it too.
They do from time to time.
Like he puts in like you'll find a lot of modern stuff maybe like a couple months later of if he just ordered a bunch of stuff that didn't sell. So um and he's been getting a lot of like uh
Collections.
like late copper, yeah, collections, yeah, exactly, because he's been buying a lot of collections from people. This is I kind of been wanting to put together an older Doctor Strange run. So this one was in there, Doctor Strange 28. He must have bought a he must have bought a collection of someone that had a bunch of Ghost Rider and Spirits of Vengeance stuff, because we've gotten a few things lately that had a Ghost Rider on the cover. Remember, there was the Moon Knight,
Mm-hmm.
uh, and it's weird. It's all these other titles with Ghost Rider appearances in it. And I had never had any New Gods anything, so um, I couldn't find number one in there. But they did have number two. So yeah, but I really want to read these too. I mean, I know they're characters that were created by Jack Kirby and stuff, but this is from looks like Starlin,
Storyline.
and then number three. I dug through every box, hoping to find a number one. Of course, obviously number ones are harder to find, but uh, oh yeah, Stay Puft said '90s Ghost Rider is my favorite.
Good stuff.
Okay, this one I was really stoked because a few months back I had found 452 in the quarter bin, and it was it's Batman Dark Knight Dark City by the cover was by Mike Mignola. So I was stoked to find this one this time, 454 by cover by Mike Mignola. I always have the damnedest time saying that name.
Magnola?
Mignola. Well,
Magnola.
because it's spelled Mignola, but I think the G's like kind of silent.
Gillian Dyer.
No, like right here.
Oh.
Mignola.
Mig-
He's the creator of Hellboy.
Magnola. Magnola.
Yeah, Mr. Carroll said don't say the G. Yeah.
Magnola.
Minola.
Manola.
Minola. Yeah, it's
I
hard.
can't
See?
pronounce words. Manola.
Okay, so here is the Silver Age book. I can't remember what year this was exactly. I think it was very late silver. But I'm working on my Daredevil run, and I actually saw a high grade of this book. I think Comic Book Realm has this book at like a $45-50 book or something. I literally, and this is a really good condition. Like this book should have been a lot more than what I paid for it for, because I got it for like I think it was like $4. But Daredevil 83,
Daredevil.
and it's sick. Black Widow cover. I think
Manola. Yeah, okay.
yeah, it is a Romita cover too. So yeah,
Hello, Discovery Bay
some of that
Comics.
John Romita goodness. Like, God, I love this stuff. And this thing is like, I don't know, it's pretty clean. I mean, maybe I don't know, maybe an 8 might be pushing it, but high 7s for sure, I would think. But
Discovery Bay
hey,
Comics.
Discovery Bay, what's going on, buddy?
Hello, hello.
Yeah, guys, huge shout out to Discovery Bay. I mean,
Yes.
these comic community guide videos that he's doing. I mean, if you're not, if you're not following him on Instagram or sub to his YouTube channel, definitely
Do it.
definitely do it. Especially if you guys watch a lot of comic book content creators on YouTube. Like, it's a one stop shop every single morning, and he lets you know what's going to be on that day on YouTube.
Or at least what's scheduled, because sometimes there's just surprise videos. But still, it's really good and you should follow.
Yeah.
Sub if you haven't. If you have not.
Okay, so now I think all the rest of these
Or the new issues.
Yeah, so the rest of these should be all the new ones.
And I just gotta say, I love my husband so much because, like we said, we had to run an errand earlier before we started our show.
Show that.
And we came across these 2 cups that were like 99 cents. And we're like, yeah, we'll get them. It's awesome. There's Batman. Little cup. Ah! He jumped out of my hand. And then there's the Avengers one.
Yeah, these are pretty dope too. Yeah, these things are slippery. Holy cow! I just about dropped it.
Yeah. I know they're like little Kit Cups, but I mean, we could just have them sitting around
No,
with our
I mean we
collections.
already actually have like a decent cup collection from like the movies and stuff.
Yeah.
Because like we even have two Deadpool ones back there on our Deadpool ones, and
The Slurpee one where the slurp is scratched out, and then
mm-hmm.
the other one. Yeah, yeah. So I love my grown husband, grown child of a husband.
Yeah, you were kind of laughing pretty hard at me for picking those up.
I'm the one that pointed them out when we were walking past them. I'm like, wait, look at these.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
yeah, we're nerds.
All right. So first up, we have Thor number 9. And like I said, I'm so far behind on all my like to reads, you know. So all of these, I'm easily a couple issues behind. So, but I am really looking forward to the War of the Realms, which is coming up here soon. It's kind of it says on the eve of War of the Realms, Frost Giants strike.
Yeah.
And I had recently read the Jane Foster Thor run in trade, and they were kind of mentioning the War of the Realms back then. So this has kind of been going
Nice.
for a while.
Punisher shirt twinsies. Comic
Oh,
Knight
so
is wearing a Punisher shirt too.
oh yeah, this is the newer one. That's funny because I wore the older one yesterday, I think.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Okay, so
Punisher's and Netflix series coming out January 18th or 19th is Punisher
yes,
season 3?
two.
2.
It feels like a
If
season 3 because he was on Daredevil season 2. Is
yeah.
what it is.
But yeah, I'm so excited for it. There should be a trailer out somewhere that I heard, but I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, that's what Comic Knight just said. The new trailer was dope. It
We'll
was.
have to.
I actually watched. I
You
know.
hypocrite! You are such a hypocrite! I was sitting there going through Facebook and I came across a new trailer for Captain Marvel, and I'm just like, Lottie doll watching it, and he turns around and he's like, are you really watching it without me? And I'm like, well, you're here right now, you can hear it, it's like no big deal. And he gives me so much crap for it, and then you watch it. You hypocrite.
But I didn't like pull it up on YouTube and get into it like you did. It was on.
I didn't get into it like that. It was on Facebook. I
Okay.
scrolled past
So mine was
it.
okay. Mine was kind of the same thing. I think it was on.
You're such a hypocrite.
Okay, no, this is actually fitting because I think I was on Bleeding Cool or Comic Book Around. I was on something reading the recent Francisco Matina stuff, which I want to get into, but it was one of those things where the movie just automatically starts. Just starts.
It's okay. I forgive you.
But yeah, it was.
We'll just have to watch it after this video.
Yeah, Comic Night
Butthead.
says it. This is all my fault.
No, you're good.
So,
You
but
were
yeah, it was like I think it was maybe about like 3 minutes. It was a little bit longer than what I think we'd seen. And
such a hypocrite. Just don't ever give me crap when I watch one without you again.
I know.
You hypocrite.
Okay, so the next
love
two
him,
I
though.
have is The Man Without Fear, and I think this is I think it's like a 4-part weekly series, and I think it's bridging what just happened with the death of Daredevil, and then bridging between that and the next Daredevil run.
Mm.
So I haven't read them yet because our LCS didn't get number 1 last week for whatever reason.
Mm-mm.
So we got them. We got 1 and 2. So this one, I think this one's just the standard. I think it's like the Soto cover or whatever. But yeah, Man Without Fear number 1. I kind of wanted is it Kyle Lots or whatever. There was the standard cover that had the red like dripping mask.
Oh, I do. On some other days I do. But I still love him.
Commentary, right?
I still love him. Butthead.
This one is the variant, and I think it's actually a connecting variant. So
I love that cover.
I really want to find the other part to it.
I love that cover.
So yeah, number 2. Because I think in the cover, I think it says connecting variant. Which makes sense because remember when we picked it up, there's this little right here
line.
That little white line where it looked like it was a fold.
Or like it was missing the corner. Because I actually bought one of my dreaming books and it was like missing the front corner by like that much. And I'm like, what the hell? And it was weird because it was missing the front and back. And so I thought
Mm-hmm.
that's what it was on that one, but it's just
Yeah, because it
the
was the front cover and the
design.
back cover, but none of the pages.
Yeah,
It was really weird, like
it
how
was
it did
weird.
that.
It was really weird.
Yeah, and it's the old costume too. Like I still
I
want to
love
get
this cover.
the Marvel Legends of him in his first appearance costume, because he had that costume for only like, what was it, like the first like 4 issues or something. Like
Hmm.
he had that costume for such a short amount of time. And I did see that Legends figure. I think it was a Walgreens exclusive because we saw it at Walgreens, and I wish I would have gotten it, but
You know, that's not the first time you've been a hypocrite, though.
me.
Yeah, like when I was on my phone all the time, and you'd be like, "You're on your phone, get off," and then you'd be on your phone, and you're like, "What? You've never seen a hypocrite before?" Such a turd. But I love him. Anyway, sorry, didn't mean to sidetrack.
Okay, so up next is Miles Morales Spider-Man #2. And like I said, I'm
Two.
behind on a lot of stuff, so I haven't read the first one yet. But I am a huge Miles Morales fan, so I am really looking forward to this. I don't think I've really read like any reviews or uh, kind of really know what's been going on with it. So this one I'm really looking forward
We have a
to,
lot to read.
because I know I almost need to start a second short box to read.
My reads are like this.
Hey, comic book gallery, what's going on?
Hello.
Uh, so up next we have Captain Marvel #1. So this is the new ongoing by Kelly Thompson. I'm really looking forward to this too, because that I still need to finish it actually. The Life of Captain Marvel.
Yeah, it's
I
good.
think I still need to
It's
read
really good.
#5. I think.
5 is good. I read it. I liked it. It's good.
Yeah, that was a really good series. Up next we have Green Lantern #3, which I still need to read #2. Um, #1, like,
I think number 2 is in my to reads.
I think it is, because you need to read it here
Yeah.
soon. Cop versus God.
Copper.
That's pretty nuts. Yeah.
Cop. Copper.
I
It
mean,
reminds me.
I've read #1, but I think I was like pretty tired when I read it, so I kind of don't remember it, and I kind of
And we kind of need to watch
need to read
Venom
it.
because we still bought it, never watched it yet.
I know we never saw Venom in the theater, and we bought it literally a few weeks ago, and still haven't watched it.
We get so tired.
Our last like 4 episodes, our last 4 shows, like we have said that we're gonna watch it, and then we'll talk about it.
But then we pass out because we're old.
Yeah, and we still just haven't watched it. So we're definitely gonna watch it tonight, and we'll talk about it tomorrow, because we're gonna do like a quick little just random
Possibly.
live stream tomorrow, probably because there's a sale that we're going to tomorrow, and we want to do like a little haul video depending on what we come up with. But
Yeah. Because it's our local nerd store is starting tomorrow, and then every Sunday for the foreseeable future, they're putting their like back issues up front
mm-hmm.
for purchase, and usually they're like hidden in the back. So yeah, we're gonna go hunting tomorrow.
Yeah, Great Legend said I may have to read issue 1 again of yeah, he was talking about the Green Lantern one. You
I
know
think
what?
it's
Yeah, I
in my
definitely need
reads.
to too, because like Grant Morrison is one of those writers where you kind of have to read it a couple times, like because he can
Yeah,
be one of those.
I got the first 2 Green Lanterns in my
He
reads.
really has that non-linear kind of storytelling style. So it's
Yeah, I got
and
1 and 2.
and like I love his work. I know he's really one of those love him or hate him kind of guys, but you kind of have to be in the mindset to read a Grant Morrison book. To kind of read his stuff, especially I could see it, especially with being Green Lantern. I can see him really getting out there with Green Lantern, especially with how it is.
Well,
Yeah, Discovery Bay said schedule it, yes or no. Maybe not, just because I don't know. We don't really have like an idea of a time, right? Because we don't even know.
I might sleep till noon.
Yeah,
I don't know, maybe.
because of
I,
her.
Well, and sometimes when we go to the nerd store, we really don't know if we're gonna be there for an hour
Yeah,
or 2 hours.
yeah, because it's one of those places where we can be in and out, or we're there just forever. Like
Yeah,
because it's a place that has literally everything, but we go there more for kind of the more like kind of collectible side of things for like statues. I mean, because their comic book stuff isn't like they don't have like crazy selections. They're good to go there for like statues and toys and figures and collectibles and trades and stuff like that. But they're good for like variant covers too because they do
yeah.
get like store exclusives or
If we get
incentives and
any kind of heads up ourselves of if we're gonna do the video at what time tomorrow, whatever, we'll let you know. Cause I don't know. He knows more than I do.
mm,
We may not. We'll see. It also kind of depends on what we find, cause it's gonna be like back issues that we may not find a lot, or we may find quite a bit, or
mm. Yeah,
I don't know. We'll find out
because
tomorrow.
last time they pulled these out for a sale.
It was
I found some
con.
killer books. I actually found this book right here, which I got for $1.
Wasn't it the Wasatch
It was
halfway con?
Yeah, it was the half one, yeah.
Yeah.
And they had the deal they ran was books were $1, but every third was free. Remember, it was buy two get the third free, and then every book was $1.
Yeah.
And
That's what it
I
was.
got this book in it, and I got home and was pleasantly surprised to see on Comic Book Realm it's a $50 book because it's like is it Nick Bradshaw or something? I think it was like a Bradshaw variant. Yeah, Renew Your Vows, number 5. It's from volume 1 though. This isn't from the volume 2 run that we just put together, but yeah, volume or issue 5 variant.
The Great
So that was
Legend
like
Show said he agrees reading them in arcs because sometimes it's hard to keep track and remember what happens issue to issue, which is very true. I find myself sometimes reading a new issue and I'm like, wait a minute, what happened in the last one? And I have to go back and get the last one to like refresh my memory. So
yeah, I was gonna say that I completely agree too. Legend like
that's
Grant Morrison is definitely a really good writer to read in arcs like that. Like the those new X Men or yeah,
honestly,
new X Men, yeah.
that's why I love my trade paperbacks so much, is because it's like it's already like the one collection to where I don't like I buy the trade paperback and then I'm not waiting for each single issue to come out because they're already in trade.
Right. That would have been a
I
good week to be on the hunt
yeah,
for my hustle of the week. That was a pretty nice hustle.
I love that run. It's so sad it's not going anymore.
Actually, some of my like not like craziest hustles like that I've got is from the nerd store. Because
Yeah,
remember the Art Germ Thor one too.
Charlie horse in my foot. Ow.
Right?
I'm okay.
Yeah, Bradshaw does have some dope covers.
I'm just old getting Charlie horses in my feet in my
Speaking of
foot.
dope covers, I think this is another. Is this Ashley Witter? I think she's been doing the Domino ones
Okay,
lately.
it went away.
I could be wrong, but here's a Domino number 10. This has been
I
a
need to catch
really
up on
awesome
it.
run too. Yeah, I need to catch up on it too. I'm a few issues behind on this, but this has been an awesome run so far. Because the last one I read was that one with the Mobius on the cover.
I don't think I read that one.
No, I think that one I had to read.
There's a comment about hardcovers. Boop boop.
Yeah, speaking of dope covers. Okay, up next we have Nightwing 56, and I have to agree with what Comic Geek McD said in his haul video about this book. I'm a huge Nightwing fan, but I I want Dick Grayson back. I'm not really like liking what's going on. I mean, it's good because because of what happened to him and everything. But I just want the old classic Dick Grayson back, And this one says at last the return of Rick Grayson. So we'll have to see. Obviously he's gonna come back, the traditional Nightwing and stuff. But
They always say these things are like servings per container too. but like one barely does anything.
The what? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So servings per container 2, and it like hasn't done anything.
Well, that's. I mean, we drink energy drinks like water, and
This is true.
we're so immune to all that crap. So.
This is true.
Okay, so up next is actually finishing off the 6 issue mini, Batman Kings of Fear.
Come back to white.
Um, so this was one of those things. I now have all six, so now I can actually read it. I haven't even started reading any of it.
Nightwing.
So I do that sometimes on mini, like when it's a planned like 4 or 5 or 6 issue mini, I'll I'll wait until I have them all to read them.
Speaking of a mini,
I'm doing that with Deadpool and Black Panther right now.
did you ever finish the 5 or 6 issue mini series of Ant-Man and the Wasp?
Oh yeah, I finished that a while ago.
Okay.
Pretty sure, yeah.
I wasn't sure if you read it or not. Because usually with minis, I'll just like read them as they come out. Like the Raven one is on issue 11.
That one's more like I think
12.
they call like a maxi series when it's like
Maxi.
10, 11, or 12 issues. Yeah, it's by the length. Like 4, 5, or 6 is like a mini, and then I think 9, 10, 11, 12 they call kind of like a maxi series. I know it.
I think there's something else when I hear Maxi, but
I know.
there's always time for change.
Hey, the boy who had 7. What's going on, buddy?
Hello. Hello.
Okay, no, here's Ashley Witter one. X23
Ashley Witter.
number 8. I'm loving this run too. X23 is kind of like one of my favorite female characters, and
I'm gonna have to read this one.
this has been an awesome run. And again, I'm behind a couple issues on it, but her last couple X23 covers have been really good.
This is one I'm gonna have to read because you had me read them. I just finished the last ones that you had of this one, but it's Deathstroke Arkham.
Oh yeah.
And I'm gonna have to read it. And I thought it was great because when I was reading it and it's like talking about him being on Promethazine, I'm like, that's what I'm on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on the same meds as a
yeah, because he's like in Arkham right now, and
I thought it was humorous. I found it funny.
I think I read the first issue of that arc.
Yeah.
But I'm a couple behind on it.
I need to read this one because I finished the other ones. I don't have any other Deathstroke Arkhams in my to reads, but I remember what happened in the last one for the most part.
Yeah.
So I need to read that one.
I mean, and I know the story with him has been the dope Matina covers.
Yeah.
B covers, but these Tyler Kirkham A covers
are good.
Have been awesome too on this Deathstroke run.
Yeah. I like that Deathstroke Arkham run.
I think this Arkham run, I think we've bought the A and B covers like almost every time because of these Kirkham ones too, and also because my Matina ones normally get top loaded and up on the wall.
If I was in a comic book, I'd be into stylized Arkham instead of the University.
Yeah, creepy Hugo Strange and Deathstroke cover. It is like Tyler Kirkham like killed it on that one.
Yeah,
that one's gnarly. Like, that's a good cover.
It's good.
This one would look so good as a Virgin because, like, see all all these wires and everything. Like, without that logo in there, that would be a really good looking Virgin cover.
It really would be.
All right, up next we have Avengers number 12. See, and then there's books like this, the twice monthly books that I'm very far behind. I'm probably like 4 or 5 issues behind on this run.
That comment from Discovery Bay.
What did you do?
It made me smile.
Oh, is there? Any couples?
There might be.
Are we the king and queen of comic couples? Well, I mean, there's the what was that? Remember that couple? Their channel is kind of like what I would want our channel to be, based off them traveling. Remember?
Oh yeah, we watched when they went to like Canada and like. Oh, I don't remember the name though.
Oh, I wish I could remember their name. I want to shout them out. There's I
have a bad memory.
I know. I'm so bad too. I mean, Cat Ren. I mean, Cat Ren's on with is it Mark's his name or something? I mean,
Mark,
I don't think they do
maybe,
stuff together like full time or anything, but uh,
maybe.
there's that the Funko Pop collector member couple. Oh, what's their name? Geek Therapy or Nerd Therapy?
I think so.
Yeah, yeah, Comic Trips. Yeah, there you go. Legend Comic Trips is the one
Yeah,
we're thinking of. Yeah,
yeah.
there you
That's
go.
yeah. See, I just have that memory.
Oh, he's mostly behind the camera. That's right. That's right.
You know.
Yeah, Comic Trips. Yeah, that's the one we watched. Yeah. Because remember when we found their channel too, a lot of their stuff was older,
Mm-hmm.
but I think they're still doing stuff, or maybe because I think they do it like in seasons. I think it's kind
Possibly.
of how they do it. I
Yeah.
can't remember, but I would love our channel to be something like that because when this thing that we're waiting for goes through, like we're planning on finally doing a belated honeymoon, big trip. Like we want to hit some cons. We want to go see a bunch of the homies. Like
I
I
want to go
definitely
to
want to
different
make it
comic book
out.
stores in like
Yeah,
almost every state.
yeah. We
That'd
definitely
be
want to
cool.
go to Mile High in Denver. I definitely want to make it up. I want to go hunt through Bueller's 50 cent bins. Like
Right. I'd
God.
like to go to the Stash in New York. Only because I'm a huge fan of Kevin Smith.
Yeah, Disco Bay says, "Well, you're my comic couple for the YouTube comic community."
Woohoo!
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thumbs up.
Yeah, I mean, because like I was trying to think, kind of like in our,
Community?
yeah, in ours, like I don't think
There may not be.
there really is. I mean, I know there's like a lot of couples like on Instagram and stuff too, like Nerdy and Inked and Ink Jedi from Comic Book Bean Club. They're
Yeah.
uh, they're married as well too, and yeah, there's a bunch. Up next,
Yeah.
Uncanny X-Men #9. So this is another weekly series that I haven't even read #1 yet, and
Music.
it's
On my
just
back.
because I haven't gotten to that point yet. This one isn't like one of the ones that I've been waiting for, but uh, so what this has been, it's a 10 issue like weekly thing, and then it's going into the regular monthly ongoing. It was part of when they were bringing Uncanny back.
Yeah. That one story.
Oh, represent. Here we go. Punisher #6. Enough said.
Enough said.
Right.
Enough said.
This run has been really good so far. I think I've read up to
Teeth extraction are no fun.
maybe like 3 or 4, something like that. We got Justice League #15. I think that's a Jim Chung one. I think on that one.
Wayne and Jess agreed.
Wasn't that their? I think that's isn't Wayne and Jess? Isn't that the comic couple?
I think so. Justice League. Da 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 da. Where did I put my names?
Right, Perry. Yeah, that is such a badass Punisher cover. Uh, the last few Punisher covers have been so good, and I could be wrong, but I know Simon Kodransky's been doing the interior art, but I can't remember if that's who's been doing the cover on these. Cause
If anybody
I thought I
asks,
hung it up.
tell
but
them
maybe
I
I
was
didn't.
brave.
I know every
Anybody
time I
asks.
open that, it reminds me of one.
Tell them I was brave.
So yeah, Simon. Sorry, now I'm getting a runny nose.
It's cold here in
Utah.
Utah, the state that we live.
Oh, Greg Smallwood. Okay, Greg
Smallwood.
Smallwood is the cover artist on this one.
We're huge Big Bang Theory fans, so sometimes when we like open comics from the tape, it's like if anybody asks, tell them I was brave.
Yeah, from when
I'm
he was
sure.
selling his collection.
Yeah, to fund his science thing. I like this cover. It's Batman 62, Little Bat, let me in. I like it. I need to read it. If you can see it.
I
Yeah.
know, Perry Comics 2 weeks later, Matina going to use it. We're
Could
gonna
be
get it. Yeah,
possible.
we're gonna get into that.
Could be possible. Such a shame when things like that happen.
I know, it really is.
You need to draw more.
I know. I really need to get back into my art.
He does. He really does.
So yeah, see on this one, I'm loving this Batman run too. I'm really slacked on this case. So obviously, like I keep saying, I'm weeks behind, right? But usually, I always bump Batman and like Heroes in Crisis and some of these bigger books that I don't want to get spoiled on. I normally put those right at the beginning of the list. Like I'll read the newest ones of those before I get to books that are 3 or 4 weeks old, right? You know, like. But I haven't been doing that lately. Like I don't even remember what the last Batman I read was. So I know it's still in the 50s. It was like one of the most recent ones.
Carrying on.
And I'm stoked to see Professor Pig on the cover because this guy is
little bat instead of little pig.
Yeah, he is. He's a nutty.
Then the last one we have is one of my favorites, Green Arrow.
Yeah, Green Arrow is one of your favorite characters.
The Vengeance of Vertigo. He's like one of my favorite characters ever. I don't know what it is about Oliver Queen, but I love him.
Mm-hmm.
He's like a favorite.
Hey, Comic Geek McD.
He's definitely
what's going on, homie?
With all of his arrows and stuff.
Yeah, I was actually I actually mentioned to you a little bit earlier, McD, about when I was showing the recent Nightwing that we got. Like I was saying, I completely agreed with what you said in there about how you're huge, because I'm a huge Nightwing fan too, and I really want the classic Dick Grayson back, right? You know, like I was just agreeing with what you said on that because I was kind of saying the same thing. Yeah, and I was actually just about to bring you up again right now because I didn't know when you showed this one that they're canceling Green Arrow, or like it's done in 2 issues or whatever. They're stopping at 50.
Which makes me sad.
I need to look into it. So like I want to know if they're like gonna like restart with a new number one and a new creative team, or what they're planning on doing, because
going on hiatus.
I've been liking a lot of the recent stuff.
I have too.
Especially like when the Benson sisters, I think they're sisters or whatever, but
Watch them be brothers.
no, it's
I'm kidding.
It's two female names.
I know.
But when the Bensons were writing it, like there's been a lot of stuff that I've been liking, but
yeah.
But see, and then this one says by Kelly, so it looks like this one already has a different creative team. So it looks like that they're like just kind of cycling through creators, just trying to get this series finished or whatever it was. But
we need to catch up on the Arrowverse.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, Comic Geek McD. So yeah, it finishes on 50 in March.
Sad. But you know what comes out this month? Monstrous.
Yeah, Monstrous comes back. I think it's at the end. Yeah.
It's like, it's one of the teens. So it's like next 2 weeks.
Next week.
Yeah, because today's the 12th.
Yeah.
Yeah. Today's the 12th of January.
And like I said, when we started like right when we got home, so I didn't have a time to really like pick out a cover of the week yet. So I'm just kind of trying to do this real quick.
I don't remember if Stranger Things came out last week or the week before.
And when I do cover the weeks, it's usually just on books that we get, not like
my legs.
Not like just covers that came out that week.
Yeah.
But to me, just going through that real quick, it definitely comes down to these three. It's really hard too, but
that's early. 1 a.m.
Yeah,
Did
so
I read that right?
What was it?
Coast to coast will be 1 a.m. I will be passed out.
I need to see who did this one, because I can't remember who it was.
Ow.
Isn't that?
Anyways,
Don't you hate it when they put title pages like not in the front? Sometimes it's like
in the back.
in weird random spots. Connecting variant cover. Oh wow, I have no idea how to say that name. Giuseppe Camancoli,
Beep
Camancoli,
boop
and
boop pop.
Jason Keith.
Beep boop boop pop.
Yeah, but that connecting variant of Daredevil. So it'll be between that probably.
Yeah.
Um,
Got lots to read.
the Ashley Witter one. These X-23 ones have been awesome, and probably between this Tyler Kirkham too, Deathstroke. Uh, yeah, I'll probably cover the week. Probably this Tyler Kirkham one,
Yeah.
which I have to do.
Yeah.
I really wanted to end up with the B cover to Batman 62, the Frank Miller one,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm pretty sure I think it was Comic Geek McD. I think you got it right. Which I'm a huge fan of Frank Miller's writing and his really old early artwork. Like I didn't really care for his artwork like on like Dark Knight Returns and all that. I didn't care for the art, but the writing. but just but I still wanted that 62 variant, Batman 62 B cover. Uh, just to go, yeah, just to go up with a lot of the other Frank Miller stuff we have. And my favorite pickup from the week though is easily this Daredevil 83. Like I was really stoked on this, especially for the price and just classic. It's such a sick grade too. Like it's in such good condition. Dope John Romita cover with Black Widow. I remember it was from 70 something. I think it was early 70s. Something like that.
Yeah. I was trying to catch up on the comics.
Yeah.
Comics.
Well, yeah, you can.
Jesus. What is wrong with me?
You can like.
I can't think.
You can like read them out loud and stuff too.
I can't function.
Okay, so now I'm gonna look ahead to next week's new comic book day. So some of the stuff I'm looking forward to for DC, we have the Batman Who Laughs #2. Again, this comes down to I'm behind. I haven't even read #1 yet. I still haven't even read that yet. But I'm really looking forward to it because I really liked. I love the Batman Who Laughs, like in metal, like when he showed up. I actually want to reread it since I just got this hardcover in like a couple weeks ago maybe. So I actually want to reread this through here. It looks so good in that hardcover edition.
It works at a shop that's.
What's that?
Works at a shop.
Yeah, Daredevil and Black Widow. Yeah, I'm so stoked on that one. Oh, Forbidden Planet International. I've heard that before, like for Forbidden Planet, like as like a I don't know, like a shop or.
Yeah, it says it works at a shop.
No, I know.
What's the name of the shop?
I know, but I'm just trying to remember if there's one here, not in our area. I just mean like America.
Oh, but, America.
Yeah.
Can we move to Canada?
Can we move to Canada? I know, but like I told you, like I heard like you kind of have to. I think you kind of have to be like referenced in or referred or you. They don't. From what I hear, they don't just let anybody in. Like.
Well, I'm not just anybody. I'm somebody, and I want to go. I'm kidding. No, I would like to go to Canada though.
Another one I'm looking forward to this next week from DC, Catwoman #7. I've been loving this run too.
It's been a good Catwoman run. Selena Kyle's another favorite.
But one thing I'm really looking forward to is the Ben Oliver variant of both Batman Who Laughs #2 and Catwoman #7.
Catwoman #7.
Once we get our setup and get all of our stuff back, eventually I want to get into a thing where we have the pictures, like we'll put up the pictures of the covers and stuff, but definitely check out the Ben Oliver variants for Batman Who Laughs #2 and Catwoman #7. They
Our whole
they look
place is
dope.
gonna be like a nerd cave. Because we have so many posters that we need to hang up that are like Thor Ragnarok and stuff, and statues and toys, and
I know.
I
I
can't,
can't wait till we
I
finally
can't
get
wait.
moved.
And a
Uh,
coffee pot.
Coffee pot.
Coffee pot. Can use all my
Then I'm
coffee
also looking
cups.
forward to Detective 996, Flash 62, House of Whispers #5.
Number 5.
That will be coming up Wednesday for you.
I do like House of Whispers. It's a pretty good series. And like I know with the Sandman universe and like Books of Magic and Lucifer and everything, there's older trade paperbacks in different volumes from when Sandman originally came out and was introduced to those characters. There was one I saw on Instagram. I don't remember who it was I was following, but I saw they got like volume 2, volume 1 of Lucifer and were really loving it, and it was one of the older ones of this. I don't remember what it was though.
mm-hmm.
Hmm. But yeah, it was pretty. Yeah, I like the House Whispers and Sandman universe a lot.
I know. I still haven't even really jumped into it too much. I've been needing to.
You need to.
Yeah.
It's good. It's a good read.
Uh, Red Hood 30. Red Hood issue #30. This week there's a Philip Tan variant that looks really good. That I'm really going to be looking for that one. And then these next two I'm mentioning, I actually emailed my LCS and I have it down. So they better be in my hold. But Supergirl 26, there is an awesome art germ variant. And Superman #7, there's a David
Yeah.
Finch variant that I told him to put me down for both an A and a B of each. But that David Finch variant to Superman #7 looks awesome too.
We kind of double stock sometimes for covers. We end
Yeah.
up getting two.
And then for Marvel, Black Widow #1 starts this next week. I don't know if you guys know. I'm not sure. I don't know if it's an ongoing or if it's a planned mini. The solicitations I was looking at, it didn't say anything about it being mini. It didn't say like 1 of 5 or 4 or 1 of 6 or something. But
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a new ongoing or not. But I mean, it's #1, so might as well pick it up and see how it is. I don't know if it's the eight. I don't know if it's the regular cover, but the image I saw, it had a pretty dope Clayton Crane cover. So that's what I'm gonna be looking for. But I don't know if it's the main one or not.
Comic D said I will get you Deadpool #7 25th anniversary. It's in one of my
What?
LCSs. LCS.
Oh, that's right. Cause yeah, he recently got it, and I think I commented on his video or something
I think so.
about it's one of the Deadpool keys I would need. Cause what was? Oh, I just thought of something. Yeah, McD. Let me know if you have. I think I asked you on the comment, but I don't know if you answered yet or not. But if you have X Force #2, wait, is it? Yeah, #2. Yeah. Let me know if you have that, because that's actually Deadpool's second appearance. And uh, before I got New Mutants '98, that was like one of my yeah, it was one of my favorite Deadpool books I owned, since it was his second appearance. It was the closest thing to kind of the first, so it was definitely up there. Up next, so for the next week from Marvel, Fantastic Four #6. I'm really looking forward to this too, because on the solicitations it says Doctor Doom returns. It also says Galactus returns, and that the only person can save him is Doctor Doom. So
We'll see.
yeah, so we'll see. Actually, today, this morning when you were sleeping, I was actually catching up on Fantastic Four. I read issues 4 and 5 and the wedding special, so I'm ready for 6 now.
I'm
I think he
excited.
said, "Oh, okay." He says you don't. All right, dude, because we still have.
Yeah,
We do, right? We have that double that one, right?
I think so.
I'm pretty sure we do. I might have to check something, but um,
I think.
okay. So after the video, I need to check something, and then I'll DM you on Instagram, because I think I can get you that.
Possibly. I don't
Um,
know. Maybe. But the one that he told me was coming out that I'm excited for is Elvira. I've been wondering about her because she hasn't come out for a while. But David Avalon is one of my favorite writers right now, and I can't wait for the next Elvira to come out. She's a favorite.
all right, Comic Book Gallery. Thank you so much for hanging out in Disco Bay. Thank you so much for everything you do, man.
Thank you.
Have a good. I almost said good night, but it's still
Have a good
good
day.
day. It's still earlier, right?
I said good day.
I said good day.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chatting.
um. Okay, so yeah, Fantastic Four number 6, Man Without Fear number 3,
Mm-hmm.
Spidey Deadpool number 44. That run is
Four.
still chugging along. Number 44.
Yes.
Uh, you know what? I jumped on that when we started collecting, and I think it was like 23. I think 23 was the first issue when we started collecting last year. Starting collecting again last January.
It's been a year.
So I want to get all the ones that I don't have. So I think it's like 1 through 22. I need to find Spidey Deadpool, because those are two of my favorite characters. So it's like I love that series of them together. Yeah.
We could definitely look tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm hoping that I can come across some of those in their
Possibly.
ones. And then Venom number 10. I mean, enough said. I mean, the Venom run, Donny Cates has been killing it right now. And then for the indies, I have your Elvira, Mistress of the Dark number 4, and Firefly number 3.
Firefly number 3. I like Firefly. It's been a pretty good series so far.
Did you read number 2?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I did, because the only thing left in my to reads is Raven, Green Lantern, Doctor Who, Stranger Things, and Labyrinth. I stood up too fast. I got kind of lightheaded.
Yeah, I think I only read the first Firefly.
Yeah, the number 2 was good.
Yeah.
Did we buy 2 issues of it? I think we did. I'm not sure, maybe.
Of the Firefly one?
Yeah,
I think we might have, because remember, look, I have that top-loaded cover behind that saga.
Yeah.
Remember there was that Virgin variant?
Yeah.
Was that issue 2? I think
so.
it was a Virgin variant of issue 2, I think.
Because the Virgin variant sketch one, that one is the first one, and then I think you bought the second one twice.
Hey, Beyond the Blast Doors, what's going on?
Hello.
So yeah, I think that's pretty much everything that I had from next week. The only other show notes that I really had here is I kind of already did it earlier, but I wanted to shout out to Discovery Bay again. Everything that he's been doing for the community and everything.
Nice.
Especially especially with the guide videos. That he's literally putting out every single morning. Just letting you know what shows. At least what shows are scheduled, at least the ones that he knows, so at least the ones that are scheduled for that day.
Scheduled.
And that's what this is. That's what this show is. Married with Issues. This is our weekly scheduled one. So every Saturday at 2 p.m. Mountain. That's 1 Pacific.
Mountain.
Which I had no idea what that would be for McD. I think it's like a 7-hour difference. So that would probably be maybe 9 or 10 at night his time, I think.
That's crazy. I would be passed out.
It was funny on New Year's because it was already 2019 for him, and then as we were all chatting and everything, it was hitting 2019 for all the other people in the other time zones and everything,
and I was asleep. I had passed out.
Yeah, you fell asleep at 6:30 at night that night.
I had also gotten up at 6. I went to work all day. I'm old and tired and lame. You married me.
I think only one of those are true.
You married me. Hey, I can sleep a little too much. I blame it on my narcolepsy because I mean, there's some times where I can sleep until like 9 p.m.
Yeah, I
and then
know.
I'm like,
Like
oops.
if I let you go, you can like
Yeah.
times when I have like just let you go, not like woke you up or everything. You have slept like all flipping day.
Honestly, I kind of hate it though. I much
Yeah.
rather be awake and get things done and do things and be like interactive and stuff. But it's like my brain is just like, nope, you're gonna sleep.
Yeah.
It's the worst. I'm the hardest person to wake up ever.
You are every single morning. I deal with that.
Mm. I wish I didn't sleep so much.
Yeah.
But like even a Red Bull doesn't do anything. Like I've checked this and I'm
No.
still like,
I know
ooh,
you could chug 10 of those and still just pass right out.
yeah. I should do a sleep study and get paid for it and be like, haha.
Yep. Beyond the Blast Doors is going live tonight for my most holy grail. After the Chief Colts games, hope you're there. Hell yeah, dude! Yeah, I'll definitely
We'll be there.
I'll have to set I'll have to get on your channel because I know I subbed. But I'll just have to. I need to set the
Notifications.
yeah the bell.
Yeah.
I need to
Yeah.
ding the bell.
But then again, last night we did pass out at like 8 o'clock.
Well, you know it's funny. Like I woke up at like 1 and was up for a little while and yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, we did try and
I
go to
can
bed earlier
sleep.
tonight. Uh,
I wish I was a little more of an insomniac than a narcolepsy, but
mm-hmm.
hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask too. What time is that gonna be at Beyond the Blast Doors? Because if it's after the game, that's probably because if it's the night game, that would probably be. I think the night games. Wait, is it today?
Saturday?
Saturday. I haven't been watching football this whole season, so
My mom would know.
yeah. When did they start doing games on Saturday? NFL games. Do they do NFL games on Saturdays now? I know. I'm a
I
huge
don't
sports
know.
fan, but like I've just really been.
I
Uh,
think they do games on Saturday.
oh, playoffs.
Yeah,
I'm an
playoffs.
idiot. Duh. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Playoffs.
We're
Okay.
just having a moment. That's all.
Playoffs.
A moment. Yeah, because the Super Bowl is going to be soon.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's January, so
February.
yeah.
Isn't the Super Bowl in February?
Usually February. Yeah, like early February, I think. Something like that. But yeah,
Mm.
duh. Playoffs. Yeah, I didn't forgot about that. One other shout out I wanted to do too, obviously, is to Bueller. You know, he had his
Yes.
he still did his live stream last night. You know, he talked a bit about what's going on, and I just want to give him huge shout out and props because I mean that takes a lot of strength and courage to do that. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
just putting yourself out there on the internet, anyways, does it. But especially from such a vulnerable place, like from from where he's at, and
Yeah.
I just love him so much for doing that, and
Condolences.
yeah, thoughts and prayers with him and his friend's family and everything, and just take all like don't rush back. You know, we're all gonna be here. You know, we're not going anywhere. You just need to take your time and stuff like that
Condolences
takes
and
time. You know,
prayers and
yeah,
all of that. All that fun stuff.
yeah, for sure. Um, yeah, I think that's pretty much everything we had for
I
this
gotta
week's
get to
show.
my
So yeah,
treats.
this is gonna be our every Saturday one.
Married with issues.
Hmm.
Haha.
And I mean, we'll still kind of like have other stuff too, like here and there, and like most of our stuff is live because it's just easier since we do everything from our phone and everything. It's just easier to do it live because
Mm.
we shoot it live and then it just goes right onto YouTube. Sometimes when we do like the pre-recorded ones, it just takes up a lot of like storage space and
I honestly like doing them live more because it's more interactive than like
yeah.
when it's just recorded and it's just me and you. It's like only what we're talking about, but when it's live, I like the interactive with everybody in chat.
I totally can't believe I totally almost forgot the whole Matina thing. I forgot we were gonna get
I
into that.
Yeah,
Okay, so
the Matina thing
so
that you almost forgot about.
yeah, so I hadn't even heard anything about it. Like I said, I was out of collecting for a decade and a half, and we just got back into it last January, so about a year.
Mm.
Uh, and I hadn't really ever heard anything about it before because I guess that he's like he's been accused of this before from what I gather from it. But on Comic Tom's
Do
stream
not.
last night,
You do not.
he was talking about the stuff that's going on with Francisco Matina, being called out now again,
Yeah.
of just straight up copying and duplicating images and stuff pretty much. And there was an article on it was on Bleeding Cool, and I tried after watching the Comic Tom stream, I tried getting on reading it, but that website is such a joke, like it
Yeah, Perry Comics
with
has
pop-ups and
said on Instagram I seen more pictures and I'm not very good at multitasking.
yeah, on Instagram I seen more pictures and I love his work and like why you're so or you're so good. Why do this? I know. I agree, dude. Because like
it's a sad story.
yeah, I'm such a huge Matina fan too, and like I love his work and it's just so good and exactly it's like why do that? Because like the the examples on that article like are just so damning. Like it's blatant. Like it's
Like the Batman
and
gun one.
I've been an artist. Yeah, so yeah, the Grim Knight one
Mm.
that like I showed you the close up of the sidearm on the Punisher.
Mm.
So it's from the Punisher to the Grim Knight, and the gun and his sidearm that's on his hip is a direct replica. Like even the shape, the outline, like it's just. And I've been an artist for over 20 years, like and so like I know like that's a big no no. And there's a difference between reference and just straight up duplicating. You know what I mean? But and and like I
Mm.
said, it does suck because I love his work, but it really bums me out like seeing this. Like
Although said I don't see a problem with it if you can read it.
uh,
You can read it.
I don't see a problem with it if you're buying Matina covers, you're supporting his work, and it's not him. That's the main problem. I blame the people who still continue to buy his covers. I mean, it's true, yeah, because if it keeps selling, he's gonna keep doing it. You know what I mean? Like if
Yeah.
it works, he's gonna keep doing what works. So like I agree. Um, because yeah, and if you keep buying it, it's kind of supporting the problem. But it's like I don't know. I know it's like how a lot of people will say like it's reference and all that or whatever. But like I said, like
Yeah.
there's a huge difference between like
Yeah.
reference and
Well, it's like even Perry Comics said. I think most people don't even know the last time this came up. He left Marvel right after, so it's all like hush hush. And he did get
yeah,
pulled from a bunch of cons. On the
yeah,
article that we had read, he was already pulled from a bunch of cons.
yeah. That was one that was one thing I saw is he got pulled from a crap ton of cons. I don't know if he's being sued. I don't think I saw anything with that being thrown around. I
Yeah.
mean, when I tried looking it up, it seemed like Bleeding Cool was really at the time I looked it up. Bleeding Cool was the only outlet that really had an article about it.
And it was kind of hard to read the article
And like I
because like
said,
the pop-ups and the
yeah, that site is
clickbait.
such a joke to navigate. Like I just I I just had to get out of it. Like
Mm.
I couldn't even read like what I was trying to read. Uh, but I think it was like because I can't remember who it was. I might almost have to watch. Definitely definitely watch the Comic Tom stream. I mean that was a good way because you don't have to try navigating uh the train wreck that is Bleeding Cool to try and get your information. But
Yeah.
uh Comic Tom
Hello,
stream was really well, and Comic Tom
Big
showed a
Will.
lot of hey Big Will, what's going on?
Hello.
Comic Tom showed a lot of really good examples and stuff from it too, and yeah, and like Perry said, there's been a lot more images coming out too, and it just sucks, yeah, because like Perry said, like he is such a good artist too, like you see
But
like
you
how
get that
incredible his
in
work looks. And
tattoos though too, because there's some tattoo artists that
mm.
are really good at tattooing, but it's
See,
not the original art that they're tattooing. Like they're good at like the technique of actually tattooing, but when it comes to actually drawing the design, they're better going off of an already printed out design from the internet than they are like sketching it up themselves.
mm,
So I mean,
yeah, I'm glad you
you're
brought
gonna
that
get
up.
it no matter what, no matter where you go.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up because I used to deal with this a lot, like in tattooing and stuff, because tattoo artists obviously use so much reference and everything, so you have to walk that line between reference and duplication. But then also in tattooing, it could be different because how many like so many times people bring in an image and say, I
Mm.
want that exactly that, like don't change anything, and it could be someone else's work. And as an artist, you used to see me do this all the time. Sometimes you kind of almost have to try and change it, make it your own somehow. Try and get, because like as an artist, you'll be looked down on,
Mm-hmm.
as being a biter is one thing that they call it or whatever,
A
like
copycat.
yeah, when you're just copying or duplicating someone else's work. But uh, and and also, I mean, and that's especially a big thing coming from the graffiti background too, that I came from too, growing up as an artist. Like that was another big thing, uh,
Yeah.
biting and copying work and stuff like that.
It's a shame.
But yeah, it's interesting to see what's going to come of it, because like from what I've seen so far, I don't think Matina's actually, I don't think he's came out and said anything about it yet.
I don't think he has.
It seemed like all this was literally just kind of breaking yesterday, I think, is when everything was being posted.
Yeah.
Or was it the 10th? It was either yesterday or the day before, so it's still very, very new. Um, and like you said, he now he was being pulled from all these cons and everything too. And
Mm.
I
Yeah,
wonder,
he's
I wonder
pulled from
what this
like
will
seven
do.
or eight different cons.
Big ones,
Yeah.
like it was like the companies that run. Oh hell, like big ones in Canada and Dallas, and just
Mm.
like some of the big
Toronto.
Toronto. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Toronto was one of them. And I'm wondering, it's gonna be curious to see what it does to like to his books, like spec wise and stuff too, because like his
I love
his
our
his
group.
covers are usually
It's
always
group.
so hot too.
Sorry, I'm random. I just saw group. I
And
love
hey,
group.
D-Runk's here.
Hello, dear. Hello, hello.
D-Runk just got home from the LCS. I hope you had a good trip to your shop. Um, oh hey,
Breathing.
John, John's Comic Book Kids is here as well too.
Hello.
But yeah, we're pretty much wrapping up. We're pretty much at the end. Showed off our pretty big haul that we had earlier this week, and
Where we may read and then watch Venom, or watch Venom and then read. I took the
yeah,
day off tomorrow so that we can go hunting at the nerd store. And yeah,
yeah. So we will have some random live stream tomorrow with whatever haul we find at this sale thing we're going to tomorrow. Uh,
we'll try to
we,
do
we,
like
we don't really have
a
an idea
heads
like
up on like Instagram, like a couple
yeah.
hours ahead,
Yeah, so we
is
don't
what
have
we'll
an
probably
idea like
do.
what time, but I'll do the schedule stream, how to schedule it on here, and try and keep you
Mm-hmm.
updated on Instagram. But this show will be our scheduled one every Saturday at 2 p.m. Mountain.
Married with
Married with
issues.
Issues, yeah, and it's like I said, it's our weekly haul from the Wednesday
Good
before.
issues, not bad issues.
Yeah, good issues.
Good issues.
Uh,
Oh yeah, we gotta watch that trailer. Ever
yeah,
hear
yeah. We
it?
need to watch the. You need so I can show you the Punisher trailer, and I need to catch you up on some of the awesome YouTube comic community stuff that you missed last night too.
Because I slept.
Yeah,
I sleep a lot.
yeah. You need to see Bueller show from last night, and
Yeah.
God, there was something else I was just gonna mention too, and I totally messed up. Oh, another thing I want to do with the show too, once we get used to like streaming with the hangouts on air and everything, I want to eventually start having guests and stuff on the show too.
Yeah.
Uh, like yeah, maybe like every week or something, have someone different on or something, something like that. But
That'd be cool.
comic books and Love Titans. Oh, Titans
Titans.
on the DC. No, we don't have
Did you,
the DC Universe streaming app, but
here in a couple
we do
months,
plan on it. Yeah.
we'll probably get it. Yeah. Give it about a month. I'm hoping. Fingers crossed it is no more than a month and we'll be in a completely different situation.
Oh wait, yeah. McD said he's watching it right now on Netflix, and it's actually getting good. So is it? Because I think I heard something that it's on Instagram or Instagram. God,
Netflix?
it's on Netflix internationally. I think I don't know. I need to look into it because I thought I saw something about it.
I don't know. I have Netflix on my phone.
Oh yeah, Perry said I think it's on Netflix International. Uh, oh, John said I'm still trying to finish season 1 of Punisher at this point.
Mm,
It's good. It's really good.
it's really, really
I
good.
can't wait for
Season 1 is
the
so
next
good.
one.
So
Yeah.
good. I want to get those on DVD. Now that.
Now that they're like canceling everything after because you know 3 weeks a month 2 3 weeks a month or whatever after the Punisher season 2 drops they're just gonna announce that that's gonna be canceled now too, so it's like
Yeah.
but yeah, to your point, I do want to get them all on DVD because I mean Netflix says that they're gonna be on Netflix for the foreseeable future, but
If they cancel
that
them, maybe they'll
that
take
doesn't
them
mean
off
much
and put them
nowadays.
on and take them off and put them on and flip
Exactly.
flop. Boop boop.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of anything else that I wanted to mention because like I was making the show notes and everything, and then we left, and then we were gone longer than I thought, and we literally walked in like right at 2,
Yeah.
so that's why we started a few
Picked up a
minutes
couple
late. But
cups. Couple little cups.
yeah, that was pretty cool. I'm stoked on that.
Yeah.
But all right, thank you guys so much for hanging out and watching.
Thank you.
Uh, yeah, like I said, make sure, yeah, if you guys watch a lot of YouTube comics, like I said, make sure to check out Discovery Bay Comics channel. Every morning he has the YouTube comic community channel guide, and I just think that's just been so awesome that he's been doing.
Party cup.
Mm-hmm.
Party cup.
All right, yeah, so we're finally gonna watch Venom. Like I said, we'll talk about that, and we'll be on again tomorrow
Yes.
uh,
We shall
for our
return.
little haul
We shall
live
return.
stream and little hangout or whatever. Hopefully we find something good.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, thank you guys so much for hanging out.
Too.
Huh?
Daredevil, he was bummed that Daredevil got canceled. I was
I
bummed
know,
too.
dude. I know. I
So
can't believe
bummed.
that. I really hope that it's just some, like I was telling you the other day, like I really hope there's just some stuff going on behind the scenes that we don't know about yet.
And it comes back. Hopefully. Maybe we'll see.
Of just them, of their way of getting it to the Disney streaming service, is what I'm hoping. So.
Hoping.
But at the same time, I also get the worry that a lot of people have that if that is what's happening, that you kind of don't want Disney to meddle with it too much, because if it goes over there, I would want it to stay as good as it. You're a lunatic, but I love you.
I'm on Peretazine for a reason.
All right.
Sorry.
Love you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching us. Sub to the channel, all that good noise. Yeah, we'll see you later, McD. Thank you guys so much.
Thanks for staying and chatting with us. It's been fun. It's been a good first episode of Married with Issues.
Yeah.
We'll be back again next Saturday with our second episode of Married with Issues, and then we'll maybe back tomorrow.
We'll be back tomorrow, but Married with Issues is just Saturday.
Yeah, married. That's what I said.
No, you said issue number. You said issue. You said episode number 2 tomorrow.
No, I said episode number 2 next Saturday, and then our episode tomorrow, live episode tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah. Live long and prosper.
See you guys.